So let's talk about our predictions because all these games are really, 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 really good. So let's start with the Saturday games. Houston at Kansas City. The spread is 7.5 for Kansas City. The over and under is 41.5. Ron, what's your prediction?
I got Kansas City winning this one 24-17, but if there was ever a game that there would be an upset, this would be it, right? You got your quarterback who didn't necessarily have a MVP type season. It's probably worst season the entire year.
I don't think he even made the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, didn't make the Pro Bowl. Hasn't played since Christmas. Like, today's what? The 6th? What's today's date? I mean, how many days has that been since he's last played?
It's 20 days. 20 days.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So how much rust will there be? Not enough for me to pick Houston to win. I'm still sticking with Kansas City. I still don't fully trust CJ Stroud just yet. It's not going to be like last week where they're playing in front of their own home crowd. So they're playing in Kansas City. So I don't think Houston's going to have enough to win. Give me Kansas City 24-17.
Yeah, I got Kansas City winning as well. CJ Stroud on the road with that offensive line. I know Mixon has been playing out of his mind, but I don't think that they have enough. At least, not in my opinion. I don't think they have enough. I think Andy Reid is going to be ready. This is technically, he's been prepping for this game for 3 weeks. I think that they're going to come out guns blazing. Not so much the offense, but I think the defense is going to be, doing what they usually does, carry them through the whole season. So why not in the playoffs? So yeah, I pick Kansas City to win. The next game, Washington at Denver. At Detroit. The spread is 9.5 points. The over and under is 55.5. Ron, what's your prediction?
That's a big spread here, right? Kind of surprising considering Washington's playing so well. Jaden Daniels has looked great. I think Detroit is arguably the best team in the NFL, though, along with Philly. So I don't think they're going to be shell-shocked or not prepared. They got the experience. They've been in the playoffs before. That offense is explosive. They can beat you any number of ways. Montgomery appears to be back now, a full participant today in practice. Give me the Lions 31-24.
Yeah, the Lions are my Super Bowl pick, so I can't go against them. I have them winning 28-21. Yes, the spread is kind of high, but I don't know if there's something about the defense that they didn't like from playing Tampa Bay. I think that Detroit at home in the dome, they're gonna figure it out how to spread the ball. I think Daniels has a real good game. I don't think it's enough points for them to win, so I have Detroit winning 28-21. For some reason, I don't know why Washington. I thought Washington was playing Philadelphia, but it is Detroit. LA Rams at Philadelphia. Spread is 6 points. 43.5 is the over and under. Ron, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I think Philly's going to win. It's just a matter of how close it's going to be. I have them not covering that 6-point spread. So I got Philly winning 26-24. Rams have had a great season. I gave them credit for how they played last week. Their defense looked much better this season. Stafford looks like a really, he's doing his thing out there, but he's not this. He still can't move around and stuff like that. And the pressure I think Philly's going to be able to put on him. Cold weather game too in Philadelphia. Give me, I think Philly's going to close them out. I think it can get, maybe I'm giving the Rams too many points, keeping it too close. But 26-24 is my prediction for now.
Yeah, I think that spread was high, but I have Philly winning 24-21. I don't even know if the Rams scored 21 points, to be honest with you. I think that they scored
less. That's what I'm worried about, yeah.
Because the defense, I think close to Kansas City, this might be the second best, maybe even tied with Kansas City as the best defense in the NFL that's still playing. So yeah, give me Philadelphia to win this game. Last game on the docket, Sunday night, Baltimore at Buffalo. Baltimore is favored by 1 point. 51.5 is the over and under. Ron, what's your prediction?
Yeah, I went back and forth with this one. So beginning of the season, I had Baltimore making it to the Super Bowl. Last week or maybe 2 weeks ago now, when we talked about it, I thought the Bills had the best path to get there. So this is going to be a amazing game. And I think the winner of this game will be representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. I'm going to stick with how I felt last week and say Buffalo is going to win this one 27-24. I think Josh Daniels, I think he's going to do his thing. Lamar has done his thing all season as well. It's probably the MVP favorite at this point. But I think Josh, the running game from James Cook, Josh, the Bills will find a way to do it up in Buffalo.
Yeah, I'm changing the score, but not the winner of the game. I'm going Baltimore 28-27. I think that Buffalo does score, but Baltimore has Derrick Henry. If he gets going with that defense that Buffalo has, it's very suspect. I know they got Von Miller back, and I know they got another player back, but to me, they're still very suspect. And I just think like Baltimore has too many weapons, way too many weapons. Now, I don't know if when things get tough, what Harbaugh is going to do, whether it's going to let Lamar do his thing or whether he's going to go Derrick Henry. I don't know. It remains to be seen. I know when the tough gets going with Buffalo, they just turn to Josh Allen, right? But I want to see what happens overall. I want to see what the vibe is. I'm really excited about this game because this is basically the two best offenses left, right? So
I would put Detroit up there too, but yeah.
Yeah, I put Detroit up there too as well. But in the AFC, this is the creme of the creme, right? This is what you want to see. It's too bad we don't get the AFC Championship game. That would be phenomenal, but I'll take it. Playoff football, Baltimore and Buffalo, I'll take it. So I got Baltimore winning 28-27. I'm going to go by the spread and say that they win by 1 point.
All right. Any of these games you feel confident enough to put some money down? I know we've both been doing some hard rock betting these past couple weeks. I can tell you I've been horrible these last couple weeks, but you seem to
I usually
coming out good.
I think I came out even last weekend. I did like 7 or 8 bets on players to score first, and I only hit on 2 of them. So and I basically got my money back that I put in down. So maybe Kansas City Houston is the only one that kind of jumps out at me. Every other game, I think that's going to be tight. Even the Washington Detroit game, I think that's going to be tight.
Yeah, tighter than that spread.
Yeah.
That's the one that jumps out to me. But listen, I thought Denver would keep it close. And they had a similar spread beginning of that game, and Buffalo ended up blowing them out. So You just never know. You don't know. I think Vegas knows, but obviously, if they think Detroit's gonna, seemingly handle the Commanders pretty easily, I imagine that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, I would take the under on the Washington Detroit. I think that game is not gonna be 55 points. But every other team, I don't know. It's like every other game, they could hit that number. Yeah, that's the only one that I'm like, maybe I'll take the money line on the Kansas City and take the over and under on the Detroit game. But every other game, I think is going to be tight.